What's going on, Tar Heel Nation? My name is Nathan. I am one half of your Heel Brothers. And North Carolina is getting ready to head over to Wake Forest to take on those Demon Deacons. Hopefully, you guys are excited for this football game, man. This is a game that has a storyline in that I don't think any of us thought was going to be the case when the season first began. Wake Forest has looked like a much better team, and it's already a bowl-eligible team now. And North Carolina is fighting for bowl eligibility. Is winners of the last two, but is trying to rewrite their season right here at the end of it. Both teams going with upward momentum, but one of these teams has to fall. Really looking forward to it, man. But before we get into the tape of this game, I just want to quickly say that on this Saturday at 1 to 2 p.m. at the Southern Christmas Show, myself, Alan, and Tori are going to be there live at the K-Bar Soap Vendor Shop. We talk about K-Bar Soap all the time. He is a great sponsor of us. Chris, he's a former Marine. He is an awesome dude, man, and he sets up at the Christmas show at the Park and Expo Conference Center at 800 Briar Creek Road, which is right across the street from Bojangles Coliseum. That is where he sets up every single year during the Southern Christmas Show event. Awesome place. Thousands of Christmas vendors, husbands that have wives that like that. Come bring your wife and then come see us from 1 to 2 p.m. You show up, you get a mystery gift. That right there on the left-hand side of the screen, that is what you're looking for when you come in. It's not easy to miss. I'll put it to you that way. It's a very nice place, man. And you'll definitely see us from 1 to 2, and we'll be there. And we're looking forward to potentially doing some stuff with you guys there in the future. But let's jump into it. The tale of the tape. The 4-5 North Carolina Tar Heels, who are winners of their last two, currently on a 2-game win streak, are heading over to take over and take on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, the 6-3 Deacons. North Carolina is going to be facing an uphill battle this week. I'm not going to lie. Wake Forest is seemingly a really good team that is finding their way right now under the brand new head coach. We'll talk about here in a second. And this is going to be crazy. I feel like this atmosphere is going to be pretty loud as well. Even though it's a small arena or a small stadium, they know how to be loud over there. We definitely know that. But this is going to be on the CW Network, 4:30 p.m. on Saturday. During that game, I've got to do the event at K-Bar Soap and then rush home to get back in time to do a show. So I'm really looking forward to that. But Wake Forest comes into this game with a 69% chance of victory per ESPN matchup predictor. This is going to be the 110th matchup between Wake Forest and North Carolina. And currently right now, Carolina is on a 2-game winning streak against the Demon Deacons. And the all-time record is 73-36 in favor of North Carolina as well. The Demon Deacons are now led by head coach Jake Dickert. He was the former head coach of the Washington State Cougars, and now he's came over to it surprised me how well he's done with this Wake Forest team. I really thought they were going to be bottom of the barrel this year in the ACC, and got to give them credit where credit is due, man. I mean, they've come out, they've played some really tough games. They're 6-3, but they could easily be they could easily have about 8 wins in this season already. But all time, he is a 29-23 head coaching record all time. That is between Wake Forest and also Washington State as well. Looks to be a pretty good guy for that program. He seemingly really has tapped into the fan base over there, and I think they're going to really get behind him very, very well. Passing leaders for the Wake Forest Demon Deacons is the transfer Robbie Ashford. He came from South Carolina. He is a 6'2", 220-pound senior quarterback with 1,344 yards, 3 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and a QBR of 42.6, which is 112th in the country. Rushing leaders is Damon Claiborne. This is their guy. This right here is their stud. He is a 5'10", 195-pound senior running back with 131 carries for 714 yards with 8 touchdowns, averaging 5.4 yards per carry. The receiver, Chris Barnes, is your leading receiver. He is a true freshman, 5'7", 168-pound receiver, 34 receptions on 504 yards, 3 touchdowns, averaging 14.8 yards per catch. The sacks leader, Langston Hardy, is a defensive lineman, and he's a 6'4", 250-pound junior, and he has been credited with 4.5 sacks and also 18 solo tackles as well. And their big-time tackle leader is the defensive back, which we don't see that much. Typically, it's linebackers, but the DB, Nick Anderson, he is a defensive back. He's a 5'11", 197-pound senior, credited with 33 solo tackles and also 77 total tackles on the season. North Carolina is coming in with head coach Bill Belichick. The script has changed a lot when it comes to Belichick after losing 4 straight, starting with UCF all the way up to UVA. UVA was a team that you almost beat a couple of times. Cal, same thing. You had the winning touchdown. Carolina could be in a better situation. Just some unfortunate things happened there at the end of games for Carolina. But this team has definitely been improving under Bill Belichick. And this team, while the other 2 wins aren't there, this team's playing a lot better than what they did to start the season, and especially after that Clemson game. After that Clemson game, they completely changed how they were coming out and how they were playing. Offensively, still trying to figure it out some for sure. But it's looked a lot better defensively. One of the better defenses North Carolina's faced, or that North Carolina's been able to put on the field in a long, long time. Put it that way. Gio Lopez is your passing leader. He is a 6', 203-pound sophomore with 1,224 yards of passing, 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and a QBR of 44.3, which is 110th in the country, which that thing is coming up. I will say I have been a huge, huge, huge critic of Gio Lopez at times, but it's getting better. Like, his QBR is coming up. He's making better decisions with the football, and just need to continue to see that happening. He has 117 completions on 182 attempts, 8 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions as well. Damon June, my guy. Love this dude to death, man. Literally, he's awesome. He is a 5'11", 215-pound freshman, true freshman running back. He has 67 carries on 420 yards, 2 touchdowns, averaging 6.3 yards per carry. George Shipp, your leading receiver. He's a 6'2", 190 pounds, sophomore with 40 receptions, 467 yards total, 4 touchdowns, and 11.7 yards per catch. Melcart Abujade, he is your sacks leader. He has 10 sacks on the season. 6'5", 260-pound junior. He's a forced fumble as well. Talking about Melcart, man, when that dude committed to North Carolina out of the transfer portal, go back and watch. I think it may have been the very first. I think it was the very first transfer portal video that I posted out back in, what was it, late December? Dude, when I saw his tape, I talked about the look. I'm a Rams fan. He looked like a piece of Tina Samoa from the Rams years ago. He was a linebacker for them, but that look, he just looked like him, and he played with a motor and an edge. And I was wondering how it would translate, and I really did think it would be good. And at the start of the season, it was a little slow to get started, but dude, holy cow, has he not just blossomed? And this dude is wrecking shop on teams. Super excited to see him play this weekend as well. Kamori House is our tackles leader. He is a linebacker, 59 total tackles for Kamori House. He's a 6', 215-pound sophomore linebacker who lights it up and runs everywhere. ACC linebacker of the week, I believe it was. Awesome ball player, man. Credited with 34 solo tackles as well. Got an interception last week against Stanford as well. I'll put you this way. This game right here is going to be a dogfight because both teams need this game. Both teams, I mean, obviously Wake is already bowl eligible. They're 6-3 on the season. Just came off a win against Virginia. Now, granted, Virginia did lose their quarterback in the very beginning of that game. I think 3 to 4 snaps in, something of that nature. So I mean, they got the win. It was ugly, but they did get the win over there as well. But Wake Forest, They're trying to make a statement early. Jack Dicker's really trying to push this team and try to get that recruiting up for them as well. You got to think Wake Forest really hadn't been the greatest over the last few years, and recruiting wise, things hadn't been going that well. And now with some signature wins, things can change for them as well. Some of their wins already, they beat Virginia, a 14th ranked Virginia, whether they had a quarterback or not, they still went and beat them. Then also they beat SMU earlier this year, 13-12 as well. Obviously got the win against Virginia Tech, but they have a statement that they could make against the rest of us over here to back our row, because you got North Carolina. They play Delaware next week, but then they go to Duke. They're going to want to continue to push on that momentum over there for them as well. And North Carolina, this is a team fighting for bowl eligibility. They're 4 wins. They have 3 games to get 2, and you got this game, the Duke, and the NC State game. And North Carolina knows the other team, Duke and NC State, they're going to be rivalry games and they're toss-ups, and you never know who's going to win that, and everybody's going to come after your head. I mean, that's just what it is. It's just going to be. But with the momentum that North Carolina's got carrying right now, if Carolina can handle business and get to bowl eligibility at least, and or win out, which would be 7-5 to end the season, the excitement level, and I mean the recruiting class is already great. I'm telling you that way. I mean they're flipping guys every single day, but the momentum you would come into next season with, and next season's a really tough schedule next season, big time games next year. You come in with that kind of momentum, dude, the excitement level is going to be through the roof, and that's going to help you in the next recruiting class and the next, and however long this Belichick experiment is to go on for. It's only going to push you forward and really help build North Carolina to where we want it to be. So Carolina needs to come out. They've got to be able, and this is where Gio comes in, because last week we saw it against Stanford. They're going to stack the box against DeMonju. Say, guess what? You're going to have to beat us with your arm, Gio. And Gio's going to have to be an accurate ball passer. I'm telling you, man, like he's got the ability. And I feel like he's calming down some, which is good. But he's got to be able to see and read this field quicker. He has to be able to do it. And I'm hoping that he can do this. This isn't a crazy, crazy good defense that you're facing against Wake Forest. I mean, they're not bad to say the least. I forget the exact rankings of it currently right now. Well, Wake Forest defense does line up as 34th in the country, so they're a little bit better than I actually thought. I thought they were a little bit worse than that. That's my fault. They are the 93rd ranked offense in the country, and this is setting up very similarly, if you will, to last week's game against Stanford. It might be an ugly game, but Carolina defensively, defensively, they're going to have to get after Robbie Ashford and keep Damon Claiborne stacked up in the box as well. Both teams have really got the same exact game plan, if you will, against each other. Stack the box, make sure your running back doesn't kill you, and then, hey, beat us with your arm, if you will. So it's going to be this is going to be a dogfight, man. I'm not going to lie. I wish I was going to be at this game. I know Jeff was talking about how he wanted to be at this game as well. Really, really, really good game here, and I'm super excited, but I think I'm going to have to take my North Carolina Tar Heels to win this game in a squeaker, baby. And a squeaker. I think this game is going to end up being 20-17, North Carolina kicking a field goal to win this game. Reese Verhoff coming through for us. I think he will do it. I'm really excited. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Want to know what you guys think about this game. Super excited to see how this game goes. If you're in the Charlotte area and you're going to the Christmas show, hey, come out over there and see us, man. 1 to 2 p.m. Really want to see you and hang out with you and give you some stuff, man. Putting together a little bit of a giveaway for you guys for the Christmas season as well. Hopefully you guys are excited for that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. And as always, go Heels.